Hello children, welcome to Wonder Come. We were discussing chemical equation, isn't it? What are chemical equations? These are the chemical changes that are expressed in terms of chemical equations by using symbols and formula of the reactants as well as product, isn't it? And this chemical changes, what happens, whatever the products formed, they cannot be reversed back to the original reactant, such as in case of burning of woods or coal, or rusting of irons, or curdling of milk, even in photosynthesis, or in case of the digestion of the food in our body. All are this coming under, they are coming under chemical reactions. Okay, actually what happens in chemical reactions? So there will be atomic rearrangement. Suppose last video I told you about the burning of carbon or the coal in presence of air. Now we will take, suppose for this, we will take for the carbon, and it is in air, that means in presence of oxygen it will burn. So if it is burnt, then we will get the product carbon dioxide. Do you know this is the formula for carbon dioxide, isn't it? Carbon dioxide. This is your carbon, this is the oxygen. For oxygen I am just putting this type because this is two atoms of oxygen and this is the one molecule of oxygen. Okay, so when we will get the product becomes like this. Okay, so this is the carbon and two oxygen. See, there is a rearrangement of atoms. So this is completely, the product is different from that of the reactants. So these type of things are happened in case of your chemical reaction. One more thing you should know about this reaction, there won't be any loss or any gain of the atoms during both in the reactant side or the product. Means there is no loss or gain of atoms during chemical reaction. For that reason we need to always balance a chemical reaction, because the number of atoms of the reactant side is always same as that of the product if of different elements. So this is the importance of balancing a chemical reaction. Then comes to types of chemical reaction. There are many types of chemical reactions, but now we will discuss only 4 types of chemical reaction that are important for us to study. So first one is your combination reaction. We have already studied this type of reactions. So in this type of reaction, the different reactants, they react together to give a product, or more than one product they will give. So this is the type of, they combine together reactants to give the product. So the very common example of this type is hydrogen, which is gas, plus oxygen, which is also gas, to give water. As I told you, this is we have to balance this. So you see, this is here 2 oxygen, so here 1, so we have to put the coefficient 2 so that it becomes 4 hydrogen. So we have to put the coefficient 2 here. So now this is the balance. This is water. As I told you, this is the hydrogen molecule in the molecular form always. This is also oxygen, always in molecular form, O2 and H2. That I all discussed in my last video, you might be knowing. Burning of carbon in presence of oxygen is also one example of combination reaction. I just discussed earlier. This is also example of combination reactions. Another important combination reaction is your burning of magnesium ribbon. This magnesium metal in the ribbon form, when it is burned in presence of oxygen, so we will get, this is a silvery white metal, and when it is burnt in presence of oxygen, it will give a smoky white solid or powder form, just like you have seen ash. So that type ash is formed. This is the product which is formed after. Along with that, it will give a very bright light it will give when it is burnt. This is also a combination reaction. Apart from this, one more very important combination reaction is the dissolve. When carbon dioxide is dissolved in water, of course it is dissolved very little amount, but when it is dissolved, then we will get carbonic acid. This is carbonic acid. So this is the acid, this is formed, this is carbon dioxide, and this is your water. So this is very important reaction. Why I told you, because carbon dioxide is present in the atmosphere, and during the rainy season, the rainwater mixed up with the carbon dioxide. You know, carbon dioxide, how it will come to that atmosphere because of this smokes from the vehicles, from the industries. Okay, we are burning something, so carbon dioxide is coming with more and more carbon dioxide are present if in that atmosphere. Then this rainwater when it comes in contact with this carbon dioxide, it will form carbonic acid, and this carbonic acid is very harmful for the buildings, for the monuments, for the monuments with made up of marbles. So it deteriorate or destroy that marbles. So for that reason, you might have heard that near the Taj Mahal, it is the vehicular movements are restricted due to the save the monument. Okay. So another uses of this dissolve of carbon dioxide is water is your aerated drinks of the soft drink you like the most, isn't it? So when we will open the bottle, the bubbles will be coming out. So that is nothing but the carbon dioxide gas. It is pressurized, and it is pressurized to this carbon dioxide to dissolve in water or the aerated drinks along with the sweeteners, isn't it? So that drink is also sour in taste. So that is due to the presence of carbonic acid. When it dissolves in this, neither the taste of this carbon dioxide or the water is sour, but when it is mixed together, so it will give the sour taste. So this is the example or the applications of this reaction. We will continue the chemical reaction in the next video. Thank you.